And unfortunately, the Netherlands are looking to do just that, and a lot of what we'll be talking about is on the side of the Netherlands, because what a situation they are in. As far as we know, they can secure their destiny, and my maths, so if my maths wrong here, do blame me. I believe a 3-1 win for them sees them into tomorrow.
It's entirely possible. Right now, they're on the same game differential and same record as their German counterparts. Obviously, they have that win over Germany as well, hence why they're a provisional second right now. But yeah, the guys in this are right. If it is a sweep, they are through no matter what. I'm just going to run the numbers real quick here, Tyler, to see if it is 3-1.
I still think it's 3-1. I do think it's 3-1 off my mental math. Maybe. What a save, Albert Mike Boy with the dunk there. What a crazy save coming out of Saudi Arabia. They try and scramble it off the goal line. It was Senzo initially here as Khalid gets back, scoops it out, but Mike Boy, oh my, just killing off the hopes there at the dead.
Certainly so, and I think you are right. I think they can get through 3-1. So well done, Talat. So well done.
Mental maths.
You've got a degree in maths as well, so
technically physics, but the same thing.
It's all maths.
It really is. I've also got a degree in having very fine eyesight. I can see that there's some decoration on Ahmad and Senzo's car, of course. Reminder, Saudi Arabia cannot progress to tomorrow, and unfortunately I also think it's worse. I don't think they can actually get third in the group.
Yeah, so locked into position number 4, but they do end up walking away with $4,000, which is a pretty nice payday for them. But this is a pretty nice payday here in game number 1. Ties it up.
I mean, what a demo there coming through from Ahmad. He's just like, you know what, get off the field. And the ball is in the back of the net. Nice equalizer here for Saudi Arabia. Didn't wait long to get it, as regardless, they will be wanting to leave the series on their hands. How has Mike Boy reached that ball, not own goal, and cleared it such that it didn't end up getting dunked? What a play from him. He's had them at both ends of the field now. He's just the goal line master.
Certainly is, and keeps Netherlands at a level pegging. Try to see, is Saudi Arabia, yeah, the best that Saudi Arabia can get is -3 in game def. And they are looking like a house on fire right now, Ty Lacto, 2-1.
I mean, it's the Marky Dudar eyes from Ahmad there. He's got the crazy boost as well, and the pinata, the Fortnite pinata antenna. What a stylish man Ahmad is. You know, he's probably got the sunglasses on behind the screen. Okay, maybe not after a day like today. I know he was tweeting about they're still motivated, still looking to play, and they should be proud, regardless of the fact that they fought tooth and nail just to get here. We casted the Middle Eastern qualifier.
It was insane.
All of the expectation was on Saudi Arabia there, and they still lived up to it. What a team this team is. Even if the performance today has not lived up to expectation, that's still a commendation to how good we know that they can be.
Yeah, Sandrock as a unit will be a powerhouse going forward in that region. Don't you worry about it. And of course, there's been rumors coming out recently about possibly Khalid, possibly Ahmad moving over to Europe, maybe to join perhaps Dignitas.
All rumours.
It's all rumours at the moment. Roster Mania absolutely running wild. We'll have to wait and see before the next season of RLCS gets underway. Hopefully fairly soon. Can't wait for RLCS to come back, but what I can't wait for is the rest of this Intel World Open, because today has been an absolute treat to watch. And this Netherlands side is, I think they've surprised a lot of people. They've gone 1-1 on the day, went the distance with France, could have taken that series, and then beat a Germany side who's looked very strong today.
I mean, you talk about the other teams in Group B, France and Germany, who play tomorrow morning. If you're a France or Germany fan, you are absolutely a Saudi Arabia fan right now, as the Netherlands losing is exactly what them two sides need. And currently, that's exactly what's happening. Credit to the beautiful pinatas of Saudi Arabia and their fantastic customized cars. Of course, Khalid, he hasn't changed his car one bit. Maybe he's just not in the mood for it. I don't know. He's got a great pop-up there, and in fact, it's opened up for Ahmad. And nearly dangerous. He nearly tucks it in. In fact, there's a chance. It's a shot. It's crossbar down, but it's not found the mark. No luck for Khalid today. He's really not been on his finest form, and nothing seems to want to go his way, and it's unfortunate when the game feels that way. So he's going to try and build from the back. He's going to be up off that wall, and he's going to take it alone himself, but I don't think he can forge that one on target. It was close, but not quite close enough.
Yeah, things just not going Saudi Arabia as well, although except in this game we are 2-1 up.
It is.
So things looking a little bit brighter for them. Unless Mightboy could just send them down to the pit of misery. 2-2 with authority.
Mightboy sends it across there. It's a 1-2 play. What a fake from Olio. Khalid giving him the time and respect because of the fake, and Circle he did their drive in there in a way that made it look like he was going to hit the ball. Quickly turns around, fires it back across, and a lovely play from Mightboy and Oli. They are very much playing for their own fates right now. That's a huge equalizer for them.
Let's see if Saudi Arabia can battle back. Senzo was looking for one quite quickly, but now Ahmed going up to the backboard, and Khalid staying there, and Tho so quick to that ball. We saw in the Netherlands-Germany game that Germany were challenging a lot of the Netherlands play. Every ball that was coming straight towards the net of Germany, they were just squeezing that one out, and the Netherlands were just getting so frustrated. They obviously did end up winning that series in a 3-1 series. So here's Saudi Arabia just trying to play with a little bit more aggression, a little bit more vigor, and try and hold Netherlands back. Still tied at 2, 35 seconds to go.
Oh, the dunk. Look at that, and it bounces dangerously as well, but it is a good read from Ahmad, and it's followed up by Khalid, who sends it goal bound, forcing the double commit, but the pinch does end up coming out from the Netherlands. It's fired straight back at them though. Bit of pinball, bit of tennis, call it what you want, but Saudi Arabia are now trying to link up. I say that completely left hanging. Senzo pops it into the midfield, and no one ends up going. He's like, guess I wasn't passing that ball then. Oh. We are looking at maybe a dangerous chance for Senzo himself. He's forced Tho on the back foot, as Netherlands might be looking to force overtime at this point. They're being penned into their own end, as they have been for much of this game one. Saudi Arabia, I mean, I hate to ask the question, but where was this most of the day?
Yeah, where is this Saudi Arabian side being? Yes, they've been up against Germany. Yes, they've been up against France. But this Netherlands side is just as, in my opinion, just as good as both of those teams as well. And Saudi Arabia just look like a completely different team. They seem more confident in their playing abilities and more confident in their passes as well. Obviously, all these guys well versed in 1v1s, but they've been playing together as a trio for a long time now. So they know they have the team chemistry. Try to bring this one downfield. Senzo could have sent that one towards net, takes it into the corner instead. And back up to the backboard, Tho send it towards Mightboy.
Oh, Mightboy's got space here. He takes it down off the wall. He's trying to work around it, but the ball was stuck on the ground. And Khalid, he stands his ground only to get completely wiped off the ground. Senzo, he has to recover the ball here. He sends it to the corner, but Tho, he's there waiting. Can he get the extra touch? No. Khalid with that 50 is forced infield towards Tho, who gets the redirect. We saw a similar one, but he found the top corner of. This time it's going to be, I think Oli might have been the one to get in the way of it, nearly around the Saudi Arabia net. The ball pings around, but it does not go into the back of it here, and the Netherlands have to press on.
I thought Tho was going to get another one of his ridiculous touches that he had in the French game earlier on, but Ole, wrong plays, wrong times, own save for him. Blocks the attempt from the Netherlands, and they'll have to start again. The Saudi Arabian defense just caught a little bit off guard. They look a little bit shaky. If it weren't for Ole's own save, we might have been done and dusted and playing game number 2 already. But they have a chance now to Saudi Arabia. Into the blue half they go. Senzo into the corner. Maybe look to bump Ole, look to disrupt him a little bit, but no touch comes through, and Mightboy able to pick it back up.
It's a huge overtime. This is for Saudi Arabia's first game win of the day, and that's terrifying. That's actually terrifying to watch that ball bounce off that crossbar, but they're gonna be okay for now. 2 minutes deep into overtime, and the infield is dangerous. Tho uncontested, comes down off the crossbar, off the back of the defender, and the Netherlands take game 1.
Oh, 2 defenders flying across the face of the net, not able to pinch it away from the power of Tho. It just snaps off the crossbar. It's tough to read those shots, Tylacto, and Netherlands, a hard-fought overtime for them, get the win in game 1.
That is stressful. Nothing is going Saudi Arabia's way today. They had 7 shots that game. They did have the lead, and it just all fell apart, but credit to the Netherlands. They have not let off the throttle. That's 13 shots they put up in that game, and 3 from 13. I mean, it doesn't sound amazing, but it's actually an improvement on what their current shot conversion have been all day.
Yeah, I mean, they had let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 goals coming into this game already. They've added another 2 to that tally. But yeah, like we were saying, Tylad, so there's a lot for Saudi Arabia to be proud of in that game. They worked better as a unit, I feel, and I think they had their passing plays down. And when they put pressure on the Netherlands were struggling to deal with it at points. They were actually causing issues for them on the back line. So it's just a case of asking the question and seeing what the answer is.
Yeah, and I will point out that Ahmad did exit the game and rejoin. I don't know whether he's had a wardrobe change. It'd be interesting to see here. I can see Senzo's still got his beautiful mark.
Oh, he's still in the same car.
He's still in the beautiful Marky Doodah Pinata car, and look at it go. 5 seconds off the kickoff, gets the perfect flick to give Saudi Arabia the early lead.
Couldn't have placed that any better, honestly. Ahmed seeing Oli and boo, right in towards the top left corner. What a start for Saudi Arabia. That is the Sandrock Gaming that we know and love, Ty Lacto. And here representing Saudi Arabia, we now have a lead here in game number 2. Need to get the lead in the series, but Senzo looking to push the lead to 2. Saved by Oli out of nowhere.
That is an inhuman save there. Senzo, he'd have probably just looked away from his monitor in style. He was sure that he'd scored. It was a lovely double touch, and I have no idea how Oli has predicted that touch as perfectly as he has. And right now it's keeping the Netherlands within touching distance in this game. But of course, Saudi Arabia, they have had a lead before early on, the literal previous game, but they were not able to hold on to it. The Netherlands, every single score they get helps them every game in terms of securing their fate into tomorrow. They need the 3-1. They cannot afford a game 5. Of course they can, but it's then out of their hands. And Germany and France will be watching, licking their lips as Saudi Arabia have another lead. But the question is, can they actually defend it, Craftman? Can they actually get, it sounds stupid to say, their first game win of the day?
It's insane to think, and well, they've held on to this lead for a full minute now. Let's see if they can get a second. Senzo now bringing this one down towards Ahmad, but an awkward position. Khaled needs to save that one off of Mike Boy. I think it might have gone a little bit high and wide nonetheless, but he does get credit for that save. Netherlands need to start moving themselves downfield, get these chances. This is one good tip in. Oli was there. Ahmed able to make the block on that one, although Mike Boy's having another goal off the backboard, and Ahmed able to send it to safety.
Well, Khalid gets space. He assumed that he wouldn't be. He got the early flick. Maybe he was running out of boost. It's trying to help the counter-attack come through for Saudi Arabia, but Netherlands, they got back. They're back in numbers here. Oli with the disruption, just flying on by. So getting a postcard off the ball there, no problem here. But Saudi Arabia, they're getting a bit pushed back again, and Oli is going to try and get the equalizer for Netherlands with an infield, but it's only going to be picked up now by Mike Boy, who now turns
what a
for the bump. But Senzo, he's back, and Saudi Arabia, they have the reinforcements, they get that block, no problem. But you can tell Netherlands, they're being given respect and time in the midfield, but Saudi Arabia, they believe they're equal to it, and they can meet and match that pace.
And they've proved that they're able to meet and match that pace. Netherlands squirming all over the place, trying to find some way through this rock-solid defense of Saudi Arabia. And as I say, it all comes crumbling down. Oli, oh my goodness.
That is a well-placed shot. I'll leave it at that. Senzo, unfortunately, he just got a little bit of a magnet turned on at the front post. He just got pulled towards that front post by a force of nature, and that shot didn't need to be tough. It didn't need to be full force, but it was bottom left corner, and Senzo just couldn't reach it. It's a cheap way for Saudi Arabia to give up their lead, but they know that they can get one. They know they can earn another one. Netherlands, they're hungry for this now. Understandably, they've got it all to play for here. Tho is sending and hoping for a mistake, but the big backboard clear comes out from Khalid, sends it cross-continental, and in fact, here's a quick counter-attack, but a massive block from Oli keeps us tied.
Oh, nervy stuff for the Netherlands defense, but they do come away with it. Still tied up at 1. Saudi Arabia now try to find that aggression that they had at the opening of this game, and really throughout game number 1 as well. It's been like I said, it's been a hugely different Saudi Arabian squad in this series from the two that we've seen previously. They just seem quite flat, much like the Netherlands as a country is just completely flat. They were as flat as the Dutch hills geographically, but Netherlands have been showing some fight all day long, and there's nothing flat about Mike Boy. He's been the most air. I think he's been the most up in the air, as in the air, doing aerials on the ceiling. But Khalid makes it a 1-goal.
I mean, look at this mind game from Khalid, though. Controls it, completely baits Oli into the direct shot to his right, and unfortunately he slips it down bottom left. Beautiful play from Khalid. That's the man we know. He does put Saudi Arabia back into the lead, but Netherlands, they've fought back, and they've fought back late before. Will they do it again?
Oh, they might just do it straight off of kickoff. bouncing their way. Let's have a look at this one. Oli pinches it out. Up to Tho. Oh, Tho doesn't even get a touch to it.
All in.
Senzo is there. He went all in on that one. And Oli able to follow up his own touch right off kickoff.
All in, Oli. Oli was the one to get that equaliser. Ole! And maybe another kickoff goal if it's not too careful. O'Carl is in position, but he's going to get dunked. The 50 is kind of favourable, though. The bounce a bit dangerous. And Mike Boy, you talked about him not being flat. I'd agree. He's been quite fizzy and bubbly. He sent it towards there, and the redirect nearly came out for the Netherlands player waiting. But now Senzo, he's the one in the powerful position. Though equal to the save, though.
Saudi Arabia turning on the jet engines once again. Netherlands has answered the call every single time. As Saudi Arabia takes the lead, it's back at even. Takes the lead, back at even. Who is going to break the trend? Who is going to be the one to score next? Will it even come in overtime? Mike Boy now trying to find Tho in the middle. Dunked away by Ahmed, and now Senzo. Oh, he almost had it as well. Oli makes a crucial save, 40 seconds to go, and it's Saudi Arabia with all the offense, all the pushing now. Great shot by Ahmed, but Tho locks it down.
Saviour medal for Tho. The Netherlands are really having to put up the defense here. Mike Boy has to buy time with this touch. He finds Tho. Tho across to Oli. The shot is towards the net, but this time it's the saviour medal for O'Carl. The shot is still dangerous. Nearly slipped underneath. The rebound for Oli, but it's not on target. Saudi Arabia, they hold on, and we stay at 2-2. In fact, they might even counter-attack. Tho has to be back in time. It's back and forth here at the end of regulation.
10 seconds to go. Who is going to be the one to break on defense first? Netherlands want to batter down this hatch, and they get it. 4 seconds to go. Mike Boy puts the Netherlands in front.
What a goal from the Netherlands. The demo comes through. Oli plucks it out the corner, and into the back of the net it goes. Saudi Arabia caught flat-footed here, and the Netherlands might have just stole another game away from under their noses.
They've already had one kickoff goal, have Saudi Arabia right at the start of this one. Can they have another? It might not happen. Mike Boy even might be the one to send it to 4-2 and completely kill the hopes of Saudi Arabia here, and he will not score, but he does send it to the ground, and Netherlands get away with murder in that game.
I mean, get away with murder. I'm still thinking that we're going to have a new episode of Unsolved Mysteries if this ends up being a sweep, and it's going to be, how did Saudi Arabia not win a game today? Surely they do it here in this game 3. I can't believe it. They've lost 3 or 4 overtimes. So many losses by 1 goal, but the Netherlands, they can secure their top 2 spot. And Saudi Arabia, like I say, it really is a mystery how this has happened.
Yeah, one more game for the Netherlands, like you said, and they will confirm themselves into the top 2. At the very least, they will be playing tomorrow. And yeah, it is a complete mystery what has happened to the Saudi Arabian team throughout the course of today. And I think, like you're saying, if they played the way they've been playing in this game throughout the course of today, not just this series, they might have had a chance. They might have not gone 0-3 for the day. Well, obviously this one's still to be determined. But what I'm saying is they might not have got swept every series.
Yeah.
They might have had a chance to maybe take a game or 2 off of France or Germany. But right now, you've got to feel for them. They have started playing better, but Netherlands just take it in the end.
Think about the toll it takes on the mindset as well. That's not the first late goal in regulation they've conceded. Think about the Rizek's goal at the end of the Germany series. And in fact, they had early goals in game 1 and 2, but this time they're going to have to play from behind. Netherlands, they want this now, and Tho gets it in 7 seconds. Nice double touch from him.
Yeah, the floodgates might have just opened a little bit early here, 7 seconds in. I believe it was 5 in the last game for Saudi Arabia to take their opening goal. Let's see if they can bounce back and answer back. Still a long way to go, but the timer is ticking. We will not see Saudi Arabia again in this Intel World Open, unfortunately, but can they go out with a bang? It's starting to fizzle out, though.
It really is starting to fizzle out. It's a good way to put it. Mike Boy in perfect position there. You talk about waiting on the 50. You always want to be just behind the parallel. I say parallel, I mean perpendicular of where the 50's coming in, so that you can actually run onto that ball. It was so pinpoint. It was like a textbook delivery. He would have given a 5-star review, definitely. He practically didn't even need to move. Just fires it cross field, and Senzo, he was rotating back just fine, but there's no way he was getting back in time to get that one out of the net.
Absolutely no chance. Let's see how far Netherlands can go and rack up this scoreline, because Mike Boy had a decent run at net there. Good save by O'Khaled, 1-on-1 with Tho, and he blocks him out towards the corner. Senzo now try to get Ahmed back in the middle. but just a wayward touch sends it right back into the corner, and Netherlands take control yet again. Infield pass, Ole try to find Tho, but Senzo cuts it out.
And Senzo's whipped it up quite nicely for Ahmad, who could have nearly beaten 2 players to the ball, but unfortunately Netherlands doubling down. It ends up working out for them. Credit there where credit is due. They are confident, and rightly so. They could be sweeping their way into tomorrow, and very much that upper bracket playoff double elimination bracket as it is. Of course, everyone enters in the upper bracket. What a pass there from Ahmad. Finds it around the corner, and Khalid is there to touch it in.
This is a spicy touch, Khalid, or Ahmed, I should say. Almost scores himself.
Yeah.
And Khalid able to squeeze that one in. Those are the kind of plays that we like to see out of Saudi Arabia. We know how great they can be when it comes to shooting and passing, and how quick they can get onto this ball as well. And catching Netherlands off guard there, classic Sandrock.
It's 3 goals in a little over a minute here. We could be in for a shootout of this game 3. Ahmad denying the double touch attempt from Mike Boy though, and Mike Boy's really been a standout performer all day long. Even when he's playing locally team-wise on the likes of Rick's GG, he's not usually a standout player, but he's really shown up big today for the Netherlands as far as I'm concerned. It's up and high on the backboard. Will it be answered? Ole is the one up, but Ahmad, he touches that away. Saudi Arabia still clinging on.
Oh, but Mike Boy almost made it 3. Ahmed able to squeeze that one away. It just feels Saudi Arabia are getting held back and held back, and Netherlands just want this a little bit more. Obviously, they've got a lot to play for. 3-1 or better, and they will guarantee themselves a place in the playoffs tomorrow. They don't want to give Saudi Arabia an inch of hope. Is Saudi Arabia locked into that 7th, 8th spot?
He's got so much time here, Mike Boy. He's looking for the pinch. He's going to get it. Not on target, but one hell of a pinch nonetheless. Khalid has to respect it, and he spills it out such that Ole, he gets the challenge, but Senzo, he's there with a helping down. Get down, Mr. President, except unfortunately in Ole's case, he took him out, and therefore the time is given to Saudi Arabia. They get the clear through Senzo again, and they're still keeping their breathing room over half-time.
2.5 minutes gone, 2.5 to go. Saudi Arabia still within 1. Khalid now trying to mount some kind of pressure onto this Netherlands side. But the Netherlands, they have come to life. We said it was a different Saudi Arabia team that we're seeing in this series. This game, it seems like Netherlands have just switched their mode to just all-out aggression. It might be a bit too much aggression as no one's in net for that. Senzo ties it up.
There's a great pass from Khalid off the ceiling there. It would be easy to give Ole respect and time in the corner as much as he wanted it. Khalid says, nah, mate, get out of here, off the ceiling. And Senzo, with the conviction, he's like, yeah, I believe that pass is going to come. Indeed it did, and man, he deliver. And that's from 2 down. Saudi Arabia come back to equalise.
You saw Tho there lying on the back post. He was expecting his man to win the ball on the wall and then follow outfield, so he comes out of the goal and he just leaves it wide open. He needs to turn himself around, and at that point the goal is lost. But here comes Ole looking to take the lead yet again. 2 men up for Saudi Arabia, and it's way over Tho's head. Needs to do a bit of a recovery drive here. It's very dangerous, especially when it's in the hands of someone like Khalid and what he is capable of. Still tied at 2 as we approach the last 90 seconds.
He tried to take his time there, but unfortunately for him, he's not been given time much of today. In fact, he's been always early pressed. He's had to go early to get that touch. Was never going to be able to get around it to get it on target, but it did help keep a remnant of pressure for Saudi Arabia. That touch difficult for Ahmed there. The demo, that was coming his way, but heading for the final minute, we stay 2-2. Will it be late drama again? Can Saudi Arabia get a game, please, Grafman?
Oh, it'd be harsh for Saudi Arabia to go out of this Intel World Open without winning a single game. The caliber of this squad do not deserve that. They deserve at least 1 on the boards. The time is a ticking. Still tied though, but it is Netherlands with the aggression. Khalid now just booms that into the blue corner, follows up his own touch. Mike Boy with a soft save, and it's right to Senzo, and Saudi Arabia in front lane.
Unbelievable. Mike Boy falling off his front post like a drunken dolphin here. This touch is just out into the middle. I've praised him. He's been great all day, but the mistake is gonna open the door for the Saudi Arabian lead, and it's Senzo again who tucks it in the back of the net off the defender. 46 seconds on the clock now here. Netherlands, they do not want to be dropping this game. They need to win 3-0 or 3-1 in order to completely keep their destiny secured into tomorrow.
Even if they do win, if they go to game 5, even if they do win, it's no guarantee that they'll make it to the bracket tomorrow. They'll want to close this one out in a 3-0 sweep and have a guaranteed place in tomorrow's playoff. Still counts if they do it 3-1 as well. The gentleman's sweep. But Mike Boy, there's nothing gentlemanly about that. And right to Tho. 12 seconds to go, overtime looms.
It's another late goal conceded for Saudi Arabia. Ahmad couldn't reach it on the backboard. Khalid reaches it on the goal line, but his touch is out, and Tho is there to pick up the pieces. In fact, he smashes the pieces at the back of the net. It's not much of a smash, and really, he just tucked it in the bottom corner quite comfortably. In fact, as the Netherlands, they stay very much alive in their hopes of sweeping Saudi Arabia out of the competition.
They'll have to do it in overtime though, unless something crazy happens here at 0 seconds. We've seen plenty of 0 second plays already. And Oli and Mate Boy, bounces on the goal line. Half an inch away, Lacto, to sweeping Saudi Arabia, but they do have to play extra time.
Will we end up looking back at that moment as how important it could be? Netherlands unable to see it out in regulation here. We have overtime. Khalid has to get back, has to make the block. It's off the crossbar from Oli. Nearly an incredible redirect. Tho has kept it dangerous, but Senzo, he sends the clear long. Mike Boy has to control it, just sends it off the wall, and the touch is there. But that loose touch, it goes to Oli. He's going to control it and get the mid boost here. He's got time, he's got space, he's got the ball and a flip towards the middle. He doesn't quite get the bump he was looking for, but Tho is there for the shot. It's off the post, but not into the back of the net. The counter attack, can it come through from Saudi Arabia here? Senzo, he looks to control it, but it's shut down immediately. Tho is there, looks for the pass to his right, gets the demo, but the smoke screen confuses everyone, and somehow Saudi Arabia are still holding on.
Tho did so well to slow that ball down when it was going 100 miles an hour. He just brings it to a dead stop and was expecting Saudi Arabia to dive at that ball. The dream is still alive for the Netherlands and also for Saudi Arabia. Minute into OT in this third game of this best of 5 series. Oli gets taken out in the corner. Senzo now trying to shoot. Tho just bangs it right back upfield to flip the field position and give Netherlands a chance to close this out in 3. Oli now. Tho is too far back to be able to get on this one, but he might have been able to take it himself if he got that second touch. Mike Boy is able to assist on this left-hand side. Now Tho makes his way upfield into the corner. It's slowing it down. It is Ahmed again.
It's so dangerous. Saudi Arabia need to be so careful how they use their boosters under that cosh, under that pressure. The Netherlands were getting so many boost steals in their end, but Ahmed, he makes that save. He's got enough boost to make that one. Will he make this touch off the crossbar? Yes, he will. And he gets the dunk as well on that save, but a missed touch from Senzo ends up faking out Oli, and they get away with it right now. Khalid, he gets to touch away to the side.
It's been all Netherlands here in overtime. Remember, half a ball length away from going into the net right on the death of regulation. If Saudi Arabia end up winning this overtime, it might be so crucial going forward. If that ball at the end of regulation was half a ball higher, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. We'd be in break waiting to come back towards the desk. But no, we do play on. This chance for Saudi Arabia, but the defense for Netherlands just keeps it at play. They're just playing keep away. They're playing picky in the middle with these Saudi Arabians.
Yeah, it seems like Saudi Arabia, whilst they've had some great chances as well, they've struggled to really take confirmation and affirmation control over that Netherlands midfield in front of their net. Always looking to threaten on the counter here, and maybe they're going to get possessions here with Senzo dropping it back to Khalid. He tries to play it patient again, gets the ball past 1, but it's not going to be 2. Mike Boy here forcing the pre-jump, and what a pre-jump it was, out of Ahmad, but he cannot get the second block. Khalid is up, not going to get the second touch. Yes, he will. Oli blocks it out though. 3 minutes deep into this 3-3 overtime, and who's going to take it is still anyone's guess, but the Netherlands have had a couple flashes and a couple very close chances. Tho is going to get back in time there. It was hard to tell from our angle if he actually would, and once again Saudi Arabia still looking so dangerous on the counter attack.
A couple of close calls both ends of the field, but we still play on in overtime. Ahmed now trying to take it out of his own end. Senzo pinching it off that wall, looking to have Khalid back him up on this right hand side of the field, but Tho able to slow things down yet again. Netherlands have been doing that so well, just bringing the pace back down, controlling where this ball ends up landing. Mount Boy towards goal. Oli's there to cause a bit of disruption. Tho over the top, but just a little bit wide. Couldn't get that direct shot towards net.
He's ended up not being able to turn in time to get the touch in the corner. So, in fact, Saudi Arabia are going to counter-attack. But what a save from Mike Boy there off the inside of his own crossbar. An incredible save as they go up the other end. Khalid, he has to make a save of his own on the goal line. It's a double demo between Ahmad and Oli here. Violence across the field here. 4 minutes deep we are now. Mike Boy, he's up again, but he gets dunked, and O'Connor has to scramble to get the 50 that spills as far as Tho. He sends it up towards Oli, who drops it back center. The back flip is there, but it's not on target. Our heart stopped for a second, but Saudi Arabia are going to be okay for now.
If that ball rolled in, it would have been a bit of a rubbish goal, just slowly making its way towards net. But it was ended up going wide. Here comes Tho. Mike Boy misses off the backboard, will allow it for his teammates to come in. Mike Boy able to recover though, into the corner. Nearly a full game of overtime played here in extras.
Oh, that's dangerous.
That's dangerous. Send it right in. Yes, that's done. The sweep has occurred. Netherlands, we'll see you tomorrow.
They secure their spot in the top 2 of the group of death. Group of death, Netherlands say top 2, no problem. 4 minutes and 42 of overtime. Saudi Arabia have to go home for the Middle East without a single game to show for. But what a performance from the Netherlands here in this group. We look forward to tomorrow. That